Hi, my name is Catalina Gomer,
I'm Haley Velarde.
and this is Twinkle Talk TV! So, this is our first Haley and Kat video where we just do silly fun things. And obviously, as you could probably tell by our shirts, this one is we're going to be ranking Taylor Swift albums.
But respect the drip. The ice.
The drip.
Ice on my wrist.
The drip.
All Taylor Swift themed.
So, we are going to talk a little bit about Taylor Swift and why we are Taylor Swift fans. Personally, when I was little, my mom was a Taylor Swift fan. She's not really as much anymore, but she was. So she brought home a Speak Now CD, and I have never been the same since. I literally, like, through the hardest times of my life, I had Speak Now, and that album has just done wonders for me in my life. Like, anytime I was sad, I would play Speak Now in its entirety. So I don't know how I like went through mental breakdowns and then turned on and it was like started with Mine and I was still having a mental breakdown through Dear John. Like, I don't know how that is possible, but I managed to do it still. Like, crying through Enchanted, but it's a thing. So I love her. I went to the Reputation tour. I went to the Eras tour, in LA.
Bless you.
So yeah, I went to the Eras tour. I had a lot of fun. It was one of the nights that she filmed, so that was very happy. I am not in the documentary though.
No, she's actually like front and center in the movie.
Yeah.
Like, you can just see her. She's like,
I get more screen time than Taylor Swift.
Absolutely, yeah. No, of course.
No.
I mean,
I get accused. Also, this is my other connection to Taylor Swift. I get accused constantly of being like, you look like Taylor Swift. Because this is how I wear my hair, like, 90% of the time. Like, when I'm outside of YouTube. It's just like this. So, like, everyone is like, you look like Taylor Swift. Like, when I was in high school, there was a girl who literally came up to me and she was like, yeah, my dad knows you as the girl who looks like Taylor Swift. And he came up to me and he was like, yeah, that girl who looks like Taylor Swift. Like, that. My Uber driver in Kansas City was like, literally was like, oh, you look like Taylor Swift, but taller. And I was like, she's almost 6 feet tall. What do you mean taller? I was like, huh? Because I'm only 5'7". But yeah, that's my other connection.
you're not 5'7". I'm 5'7".
I am also 5'7".
No, but you're taller than me.
No. Well, I'm also always wearing platforms or heels.
Mm.
So that's probably why. But yeah, so I don't necessarily like being told I look like her. Not that she's ugly.
She's her own person, damn
I
it.
want to feel like an individual. But if you must say I look like her, maybe if she was a little bit more lesbian leaning than she is. But also, she deserves congratulations on her engagement.
She's engaged. Dude, as a lifelong Kansas City Chiefs fan and a Taylor Swift fan, my world stopped when I found out they were dating, and I called my mom immediately the second I found out they were engaged.
Yeah.
I was like, my worlds are forever collided.
Oh, your mom probably had a mental breakdown.
So I have to start this off by saying my mom's celebrity crush is Travis Kelce, and it is age appropriate. It's not like she's like ridiculously older. My mom's pretty young, and yeah, her celeb crush for years has been Travis Kelce.
And I also, though, should apologize to her because when COVID was happening and I was having like a lot of personal stuff was going on, I was constantly using her DMs as a diary, and I was always in there like, oh my god, guys, my parents, like, it's so terrible here. Like, I literally just want to like not. And now that I'm older and I'm not like 15 anymore, 14, I'm like, oh, that was really stupid of me, actually. Like, why was I doing that? Obviously now I understand I was just 14. Like, that's what 14-year-olds do. But now I'm just like, oh, yeah, you were one of those. Oh. So, you talk about your connection to it.
Okay, so, fun fact, my mom was listening to Taylor Swift while I was in the womb. I know that made some people feel old, I'm sorry. But Taylor Swift had released, I believe, like her first single while my mom was pregnant with me. 2 weeks after I was born, the first album dropped. My mom bought it and played it around me as a baby, so I was indoctrinated to love Taylor Swift since I was a child. Now, I've had a very, like, on and off relationship with her. I had a couple years where I just wasn't really listening to Taylor Swift. But as a child, funny enough, also a Speak Now CD, was like my favorite. It was my favorite thing ever. I would replay it over and over and over again and listen to it in my room and sing along. And I knew all the words to Dear John before I turned 10, which is a little concerning for anyone. But then for, a few years, once I was in like middle school and late elementary school, I kind of fell off a bit. I actually did get a chance to see her during that time, funny enough, at this thing called Poptopia. She was the headliner, and I saw her perform Endgame with Ed Sheeran. It was sick because he was also there. And I did go to the Eras tour. I went to Santa Clara night 1, where she played Right Where You Left Me, and Castle's Crumbling. Best night of my life with Aaron Dessner. Aaron Dessner was there. The one thing you'll learn about me pretty quickly is I love Aaron Dessner. Like, I am obsessed with everything he produces. But yeah, from a musician standpoint, I think she's so talented. I am a little afraid of her fan base as a fan. This is coming from a fan perspective. I am afraid of you.
They're scary.
I'm very scary. If you're here and you're a Swiftie, I'm afraid of you.
Quinn was telling me?
What?
Oh my goodness. She was saying that she was on Twitter and she was in my car and she goes, "Oh my god, I just saw the craziest thing on Twitter." And I go, "What was it?" And she goes, "Someone on Twitter just posted that they were going to try to like go on the train tracks and wait for a train because Taylor Swift needed to come out as a lesbian and she needed to admit that the relationship was fake or else they were going to do it." And then the family members like took them to a hospital because they were like,
like, that's crazy.
There's no defending that.
And you gaylers are not welcome here.
No.
You're not, and that is coming from the lesbian here.
Yeah.
You're not welcome here.
Listen.
Leave that straight woman alone.
As a lesbian, women are also allowed to be straight. Like, straight women are allowed to exist. Like, we love you, queens. We love you.
Yeah. Did you see the man she's about to marry that is a straight woman?
Yeah. It's hot take. I don't think that he's for the bisexuals at all. I think he's too...
Travis Kelce. I love Travis Kelce.
I love him,
Travis Kelce.
But he's too much of a... Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I love him, though. He's funny.
He's
funny. He's hilarious.
Kelce.
I will never...
I'm a Chiefs fan. I have to love him.
I show everyone the clip where he goes on his podcast and he goes, "Why didn't Jason bring jeans for Jason?" I love that. I think about that every day.
I love their podcast.
I
watch New Heights regularly.
But I will say, if I had to pick out of the brothers of who I like better, I definitely like Jason better.
I don't love Travis.
Yeah,
I just love Jason Kelce.
Better.
I just love Jason Kelce.
Jason's so funny.
No, that is again crazy because I'm a Chiefs fan and like I love Travis Kelce, but Jason Kelce's so funny and I love his wife.
Oh my god, his wife.
She's so cool. I
love his wife.
They're so cool. And oh my gosh, anyways, I'm getting off topic. But no, my relationship to Taylor Swift just as a songwriter and coming from a musician standpoint, I hear all the time I get compared to her musically. People are like, "Wow." In high school my nickname was Taylor Swift or T Swift because they were like, "Oh, you're gonna be the next Taylor Swift." I was like, "Guys, I appreciate the compliment. That's a big compliment. She's a big deal."
Yeah.
But also, like, I'm me, I make my own music. Like, I'm my own person. And then, like, I was at a songwriting program that I had gotten accepted to. And this was a compliment because I got told I sounded like if Lizzie McAlpine sang a Taylor Swift song. I love Lizzie McAlpine more than anything. You guys will learn pretty quickly. She is one of my favorite musicians of all time. But I was like, "Guys, I'm my own person. Free me from the Taylor Swift allegations."
Okay.
But you can hear her in her influence in my writing, definitely.
They'll never understand.
They're foolish.
Shout out to everyone who can't escape the curse of being compared to Taylor Swift.
I was also known as the school Swiftie.
Yeah.
That was a thing. Guys, please don't get me wrong. She's great. I love her music. I think she is so talented. She's wonderful. Free me. I love her, but I'm like I don't like identifying as a Swiftie anymore.
Yeah, I don't like it. There's so much scandal. I feel like constantly in that fan base, and I just literally I'm just not because of them, but I've like deleted all my social media because I was just like, and obviously that didn't even last a week because now I'm starting a YouTube channel. So. No, but like I still don't have Instagram. I still don't have TikTok because I was just like, I can't watch this anymore.
Yeah.
Like it's too toxic on
No,
you nowadays.
I kind of left I was in the fandom for a minute and I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
Y'all are stressing me out.
It's too much. It's too much.
But I love Taylor as an artist. It's just, and some of her fans are lovely. You know, the normal people.
Yeah.
You guys are great. I don't get mad at people just because they don't like her music.
I mean, obviously we love her music.
Well, yeah, like I don't get mad at people when they say they don't love it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like whatever. There's people who don't like my music. I don't get pissed off. I'm like, oh, valid. You know, it's not for everyone.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, that's I think is that our relationships with Taylor.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, I'm like pointing at your boobs. I'm like with Taylor.
Hold on, guys.
So guys, I want to show y'all the Big Apple.
Big Apple is crazy. Yes, I get it.
Because I'm a genius.
Sorry, that was mean. I didn't mean to be mean.
That was a Kanye reference, and no one you didn't understand. I said because I'm a genius.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention all the way. Last year, me and Quinn were. Oh yeah, boo Kanye.
Boo Kanye.
I don't associate with people who are like big, huge Kanye West.
Oh yeah, like I can understand he has some good work out there, but he's weird.
Hear me out. Okay, it's not okay to be a Nazi. Hear me out. Hot take. It's not okay to be a Nazi. But also, my thing with Kanye West is, as someone who grew up like listening to a lot of Kanye West, like my dad was a huge like that's what I listened to when I was on my way to school. It was Kanye. Like, and I was always listening. Like, I watched the music videos constantly in my dad's car. Like, I was an iPad baby with Kanye West on my screen. But then I grew up and I actually learned what Kanye West was about. And I think that is a scenario where the artist is so bad that we can't even support the art anymore. Like, his art, he's a phenomenal artist.
Absolutely.
He's insanely talented, right? Yeah. Insane. You can't be a Nazi. When you're a Nazi, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, I agree. I think that there are certain times where you can separate the art from the artist. I do that a lot with, I'm a big fan of the 1975.
There are times when it's like, it's whatever, like...
Yeah, and it's not like excusing those actions or anything, but it's like sort of a, like not following the artist in general, but like listening to the music. With Kanye, I just can't do that, because all I think
so
about
hard,
is
and it's so
everything
sad,
he said.
Because
he's so talented.
Loved Kanye. Like, I love, like, literally, it was in my dad's car, and me and my brother were just begging to watch Kanye West videos all the time. Like, anytime, like, we were literally the original iPad babies, and he said, "Oh, you're upset, Kanye." You know,
yeah.
Kanye was a staple in my household, so that hurt a little bit.
He wasn't a staple in my household, but he was a big part of my life. I definitely like my dad had listened to a little Kanye, older Kanye. My dad didn't like any of his stuff that was past like like one time he was listening to like just his Spotify on shuffle and Heartless came up. He was like, "What the fuck is this?" He skipped it. I was like, "Okay, Dad, rock on, like, good for you."
Yeah. I'll never forget though being in the 7th grade and it was just like a random like fair and they're playing like the uncensored version of like Gold Digger, and I was just like, oh, because I'm like in 7th grade, so that's kind of wild. But my school was like a middle through high school, but I feel like even as a high school, like the high school is not that either. So I don't know what was going on with that school. It was a charter school. That is your lesson in life, to never go to charter schools, no matter how charming they are. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. So.
Okay.
Time to
talk about the
album.
I am going to talk about debut. Did you like my little intro?
I did. I loved it.
Okay. So let's talk about Taylor Swift's debut album. So picture this. October 2006. I love that I know that. October 2006. Young little Taylor Swift, I believe she was what? 16?
Yeah, 16.
15, 16?
No, she was 16.
She was 16. 16-year-old little Taylor Swift decides, I'm going to release my debut album. Absolutely crushes it. She sells so many copies of her album. So many that there were rumors that her dad was buying them. Like, that is how many she sold, where it was that impressive. And it was very country. She was a country singer. She's from Reading, Pennsylvania, but she moved to Nashville when she was, I believe, like a young teenager to pursue her dream. So she was country. And yeah, this album is just very, very, very country.
I love it.
I love it too. I think it's I think it's an incredible debut. Yeah, I'm a really big fan of off of that album. Our song, every time I hear that song, I go like I get into it. I start acting. I also really love Tied Together with a Smile and The Outside. That's like my top 3 on that album. All incredible. The songs you said were also so incredible, so incredibly well written for being written by a teenager, which is what I think made her debut so insane. I feel like a lot of people felt that way about Olivia Rodrigo. I'm not comparing the two. Do not come for me. I am, but like not in a way that's negative. I'm just saying like I feel like we saw a research of that with Olivia Rodrigo where like her debut was just so incredibly impressive for being written as a teenager. So yeah, I feel like that's pretty much what there is to say about Taylor Swift, the debut album.
And I'm going to talk about Fearless. I have little to no connection with Fearless. But I listened to it. I used to listen to it a lot in middle school on the way to school in the bus, and I would force my friend Vianney to I kicked the stand. I would force my friend Vianney on the bus to listen to Fearless, and even when we got to high school, she was like, yeah, I remember, like, she would tell people, like, yeah, I remember she used to force me to listen to Fearless every day on the way to school. I don't know what that was about, but, you know, that was what I would do in middle school. I would force people to listen to Fearless by Taylor Swift. And to this day, I think, like, some of my favorites that came off, Bye Bye Baby is insane. We Were Happy. I think my favorite things that came from Fearless were the vault tracks, to be honest. I used to like a lot though to listen to it like when my parents would force me to go on hikes with them during COVID. I would listen to that a lot. I loved listening to Tell Me Why when I was walking through the woods. It was really fun. And overall, I love the aesthetic of Fearless. I just don't connect with the music that much. Hot take.
Okay. Funny enough, I had to grow to love Fearless. I did not love Fearless like when I was a kid. I was very much a Speak Now girl. But now when I'm older and I listen to it, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is an incredible album. I think it's very underrated and should be appreciated more. It has some of her biggest hits, You Belong With Me, Love Story. It's stacked. And some of the work, again, is very impressive for the age she was when she wrote it. Like, my senior quote was actually a quote from 15, which was... Oh, time can heal most anything, and you just might find who you're supposed to be. It's insane for like a 17-year-old to write. And for me,
I think she was 15 when she wrote that one.
Was she?
Because she wrote that for a talent show when she was still going to school. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 90% sure, but
I think that was a different song. I think that was our song.
No, I think that was a lot of songs.
Oh, well, valid. I've done that. So, but no, I think that a song on there that I feel like is so underrated and people need to talk about more is Jump Then Fall.
Oh.
Every time I hear that song.
Yes. Or Superstar?
Superstar.
Oh, my baby.
I listened to that song a lot after my first ever performance that I did as like a high schooler. Because I don't count my elementary school performances really. But yeah, no, that album is so insane. And another great song, I mean, The Other Side of the Door, The Way I Loved You, Forever and Always. There's another one I'm thinking of right now that I just like completely dropped the name of. Oh, this is gonna bug me. What am I thinking of right now?
You're thinking of me.
Absolutely.
You're always thinking about me. And only me.
On OnlyFans, guys. I need to stop saying that every single... That was insane, though. Whatever, it doesn't matter. The point is that a lot of those songs are so incredible, and it's so underrated. Oh, Hey Steven, that's what I was thinking of.
Oh.
Don't look at me like that, okay? As a singer, every time I hear the line, all those other girls, well, they're beautiful, but would they write a song for you? I'm like...
I don't know.
Right,
something about Hey Steven.
Hey Steven, boy, you might me believing. Like,
I can only listen to that when I'm like feeling extremely happy.
The way
Like, I have to be so happy to be able to. I have to be in such a good mood to listen to that song. If I'm any level of upset, I can't do it.
I should listen to that song. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on Fearless. I know that was your thing to cover, and I'm about to start talking
Well,
again.
that makes more sense because I didn't care about Fearless.
Which is funny because I have to talk again now about...
Just speak. We love when you speak.
Speak.
I love hearing your voice.
Speak now.
In all kinds of different ways.
Whoa. But basically, Speak Now, the album, in my opinion.
Speak Now is phenomenal.
Phenomenal. In my opinion, maybe some of her best work. And that is kind of a hot take, a little lukewarm. Speak Now, lyrically, vocally, live vocals from that era.
Haunted.
Insane. And I also love the production she went for. It's also, I believe, her only completely self-written album, which is so impressive.
Well, minus if this was a movie.
I'm not counting that. I refuse to count it. Not that it is Speak Now, guys, but it's on the deluxe, so.
I love this.
It's a great song, but that's on the deluxe, so it doesn't count as Speak Now for me, just because I want to say it's fully self-written. Fully self-written album with incredible songs. Some standouts to me are Dear John, one of her best lyrically, again, in my opinion. So insane for a 19-year-old to write. I also am a really big fan of The Story of Us. I believe that was the last song she wrote for the album.
The music video for that?
And then, what is my other underrated banger that I'm obsessed with? Again, just suddenly, hot take, Innocent. Incredible song.
I just hate that it's about Kanye.
I just forget that. I refuse to think. That's how I feel about ours. I hear ours and I'm like, don't think about John Mayer. Don't think about John Mayer. Because so many, it might be my only Taylor no skip album.
My penis is a white supremacist was an insane thing for him to say. How do you not know about that?
No, you just reminded me.
Oh. Yeah. John Mayer's
He's not real.
Is a white supremacist.
He likes to play music for people naked after he fucks them.
Yeah, I'm like forced to work with this homophobe and it's just really, really hard. I feel harassed.
Forced to work with this
I feel harassed on the daily. Like, she's just bullying me. And like, it's like sucks because like, in secret, she's so great. Like, I love being her girlfriend, but like, I wish it could be public, but she's just such a homophobe and she just bullies me on the daily. And even when
we're making out after
even
this.
when we're having fun, she just starts,
damn homos.
she starts, she does the fake southern accent and everything, like she can't help herself.
Crazy because I'm Californian.
And then I go, well, my Prius is red, and then she starts hitting me.
You like it. Anyways. Take a breath, babe.
I can't because you're so homophobic.
So kind of in the realm we're going here. Another song I love is Mean. Okay. I love Mean, and I love I just love all the songs, like literally every song. I was about to name every song on the album. Just go into it. Mine was my song as a kid. Like everything about Speak Now, it's aesthetic, the production, she wasn't punk. She was but you could hear the inspiration.
Yeah.
Because I'm very particular about who I'll call punk. Like I don't think Olivia Rodrigo is punk. No. Like so many people are like, she's pop punk. No, she's not. But she does have inspiration. Again, sorry I keep bringing up Olivia Rodrigo. It's just it's
because we're staring at her face.
It's because there's a poster right there. So she's like my first thought because she's right there. But she's actually standing right in front of us. She's supposed to come on our show.
Yeah, she actually is holding us at gunpoint.
Yeah.
She's also like, homophobic, by the way.
Okay, anyways, that was Speak Now. Yeah, incredible album. Do you want to say something about...
I love Speak Now. I've already talked about Speak Now. Time to talk about Red. I love Red. I hate Fearless, but I love Red. Love Red.
Fearless catching strays.
Now listen. I don't hate everything about Fearless. Like, I have the Fearless cardigan. But I just don't like it. She's
rich people. Rich people. I don't have it. I have the red cardigan, though.
Yeah, I don't have the red cardigan. We should trade.
Mine is too big on me. I don't know how. I mean, I literally drowned in the fabric. It's also broken.
Red is so special to me. My mom used to listen to Red in the car all the time, and I just remember, like, all too well, the original version always gave me chills down to my spine. I love that song. It like is the feeling like I always imagine like I was a dog. I'm not a furry, but I always imagine like I was a dog.
Just clocked in. I was texting someone back really quickly, and I clock in, and all I hear is, "I'm not furry."
I actually am not a furry. I've had some encounters with furries, but
what is this? It's not to do with anything.
I love red. If I was a furry, my fursuit would be red. But no, that was unfunny.
What? Just clocked in again.
I love red, and anytime I would listen to the album, I would imagine I was a dog sticking my tongue out outside of the window. But I was a human, so it's not socially acceptable for me to do that, and my mom would never let me because I was a child. I think I was 6 years old when that came out. And that was the last album I listened to before I took a hiatus because I was not 8-year-old me was not supportive of the genre shift. I am now. I love 1989 now, but 8 years old, I think I literally told my dad this is a crime against music. I was pissed off when 1989 came out. I think I literally had a breakdown in an ice cream place. Anyways, talk about 1989 after I just dragged it to the ground.
Let's talk 1989. So,
yeah.
1989 was the genre shift. She had been kind of, in the past albums, she had definitely been going a little pop. Like, if we look at, like, 22 on Red, you know what I mean? Like, she had been going a little pop, but she still had that country in there. Now, this was a full pop album.
Oh, yeah.
Her first. Now, my thoughts on 1989 are, they're positive. I think that it's an incredible album. It is, like, pop royalty. You know, like, it really did change pop music, which, whether you like her or not, you can't really deny it.
Yeah.
Because if we look at songs like Blank Space or Style, right? Those were big songs. We're gonna ignore Shake It Off. But let's talk like Blank Space and Style, right? Lyrically, those songs are insane.
Phenomenal.
And they're also catchy.
Yeah.
And that is what was kind of the shift I'm talking about in the sense of like changing pop music, because we didn't see a lot of lyrically dense pop until 1989, where Taylor kind of popularized that, or at least helped. I don't know if she popularized it. It's kind of a big thing to say.
I feel like Katy Perry was definitely part of that.
I was about to say, I feel like Katy Perry was a part of that, and a couple of other artists too. Like, we got to give them their flowers, but I think that she was definitely a part of that movement, and since her songs got so popular, like those specific few, it really helped push that. A couple of songs on there that I think are standouts.
I think Beyonce had a couple of good songs.
Yeah.
Beyonce was great.
Beyonce, I Bow to You.
At my mom's house, she in the room I have over there, I literally have the Declaration of Independence over here, and then I have Taylor Swift next to it, and then I have Beyonce right there, above the baby's changing station. Not my baby. Everyone assumes it's my baby. It's my sister. I have no kids. I'm childless. I would like to remain that way. I would not like to get impregnated. Okay, you can impregnate.
I was gonna make an impregnation joke. I was gonna make a really insane joke that we could not put on the channel. So
What is it? Tell me. Oh, wait. Can I say the thing?
Yeah.
No. Bring me. Sorry, I had to. It's an inside joke.
I was gonna make a breeding king joke. Anyways, don't worry, we're gonna cut that out. It makes it to the blooper reel. Anyways, bring me. That's what I text my singular huh. I'm kidding. I have not said that.
She's married to me though. Like, she's actually married. We're legally married.
Where's the ring? I'm waiting. Come on, sugar daddy.
I'd marry you with paper rings.
Smooth as fuck. You don't dap up.
What? I think
that is not how you dap somebody up.
I don't know.
You go like,
I'm white.
You go like this, and then you have to like hear a slap literally, and then it has to be like really hard. But you gotta do it right. It has to make the perfect sound. So like you gotta do it together. Ready? No, you have to curve your hand a little.
Stop telling me what to do.
You like it. You gotta curve your hand a little bit. No,
I'm done. See how she treats me? See how she treats me?
Curve your hand a little bit. I'm teaching you how to dap up in a Taylor Swift video. Ready? Wait, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, moving on.
Whatever.
Moving on.
You're supposed to go
like
that.
Telling me. Shh. my god.
Anyways, we were talking 1989.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think she is so incredible, and I think that album really showed her how versatile she is, and I think it really made people realize like Taylor Swift is seriously talented.
Yeah. Taylor's just insane.
But yeah, no, I love Clean. That song is so special to me in a way that like it was the first song I ever did a performance.
Can we talk though about the rock cover she did of Red songs on that tour? I will never be the same. I literally listened to them on the daily. The stop. Go. I love it. I love it.
Are you stuck there? Like she kills.
Yeah, she's so good. I love her. Anyway.
I promise I'm not trying to sing in that. I am a singer, but not like that. That was a joke.
This is foreplay.
What? I can break routine during foreplay and trust myself that I won't say oh.
Reputation changed lives. Okay, this was after Kanye was evil. And listen, here's the thing. Okay, right? I always get accused of not liking him because of Taylor Swift. Okay? Personally, I think that the Famous music video was absurd. And not because he used bitch in the song. I think that it was absurd because of the portrayals of like the people who were in the song who didn't necessarily consent to having themselves in that video like that. That is what irks me about the Famous music video. Okay? Now that we have that out there, okay? I didn't know any of that when I was 12. I didn't know what Twitter was. I was offline other than YouTube as a child. I went to the Reputation tour with my mom. I love the album. She bought me the CD, and I think she gave me tickets, and I think she also gave me an iPod that year. Like, best Christmas of my life. I ran around the room screaming. I was a menace that day. And then I went to the tour, and Taylor Swift came on stage, and there was a 40-foot tall snake, and I was never the same. And then she played All Too Well. I was never the same. That was the first time I had seen Taylor Swift live. Oh my god. And then at the time, I was like a huge Camila Cabello fan. So I saw Camila Cabello open for her, and I could not contain myself. It was me, and it was my first concert, and I was in like in a denim jacket, and I had like a little pink frilly kind of thing. That changed my life. That changed my whole life, Reputation. I loved it, but also I kind of built a bigger connection to Reputation later on because, again, some personal stuff had happened to me. And I remember I had sat down and I had listened to it again after a while of being kind of too busy to be into the things that I was into again. Oh yeah, I know. Jingle, jingle, dangle, dangle.
Sorry.
No, don't apologize. I've been clicking the pen like this whole video.
I had to take these off. It was a sensory nightmare. I'm so sorry, Taylor. I love you.
Basically though, that album means the world to me. I connected to it a lot after that event in my life had happened. And again, after, it's just holds up so well. The production on Reputation is phenomenal. The lyricism on Reputation is phenomenal. I know all the words to New Year's Day.
Who doesn't?
I listen to that all the time. I think there was like a week where I was in high school where the only song I listened to was New Year's Day. And I listened to it literally constantly because I always have earbuds in my ear. So, anyway, we're going to stop the word vomit and you're going to talk about Lover.
Because I don't have much to say about Reputation, which it's crazy because you just said a lot about Reputation.
I have more than enough content about Reputation for the both of us.
So Lover is a completely different contrast to Reputation, like, from first glance.
Yeah.
But if we actually look into the lyricism, it's not much different.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the time when people consider them, like, sister albums, that makes total sense to me because, they remind me of twins in the way where, like, both twins will kind of come out with different aesthetics. Yeah. Like, you have, like, the alternative twin, and then you have, like, the super preppy twin. That's kind of what it gives me in my head. Lover is kind of an extension of Reputation, in my opinion, because she was in love. I mean, in Reputation, you hear it a lot too. A lot of people see it as this album that's like all revenge based and all ooh, but it's really not. I mean, if you look lyrically, it's a love album, and so is Lover. Now obviously with songs you can interpret them however you want, but if we look at like the content and kind of base it on what we know about Taylor's life, because we don't know it that well, we don't know Taylor.
I've never been Taylor Swift.
Yeah, but in my mind, they're very similar in a lyrical sense, but production wise they're definitely different. Lover is a bit lighter production wise to me, a little bit higher, kind of more aimed at the pop population, at pop lovers. But there are lovers. But I think that that album was very important for her to write along with Reputation. I do think Reputation was her most important album to write, but
Reputation changed everything for her career.
Yeah, not only that, I just think for her personally, based on what she said in interviews, it seems like Reputation was an album that was really important for her to write.
Yeah.
But I think that Lover was kind of an extension of that, but also an example of what love can feel like. From a positive and negative standpoint, I think a lot of love songs of hers from that era are more negative than meets the eye. Mm-hmm. From a lyricist standpoint, I mean, look at Afterglow. That song is about having anxiety in love, and things like that. So I think that album, I think Lover is, I feel like, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like Lover is not her best work. Take. Not that I'm saying it's bad. I'm just saying like she's definitely done better in a lot of avenues, but I feel like she was very cohesive on that album. That's one thing I think she did really well on that album, better than a lot of others at least, is keeping it very cohesive and very they all sound like they'd be on Lover.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They all
and
sound
same with Reputation. Together. You can tell when it's Reputation.
Exactly. I feel like the thing about both of those albums, because in my head again they're like sister albums, they're very cohesive if you have to say anything about them. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I have to say about Lover.
Folklore. I love Folklore.
I will also want to talk about this in a second.
Folklore is awesome. Listen, 7 reminds me so hard of my brother, and I remember like when people would say Taylor Swift can't write, I would always pull up 7, and I would always pull up the we can be pirates, then you won't have to cry or hide in the closet, which is all obviously about how my brother's a closeted homosexual.
Stop! Leave him alone!
He loves me.
Leave him alone!
I love him. I love you, Andrew. I love you, you little gay boy.
Leave him
you little gay. I've seen what he does with his friends.
Did you see what we do?
Yeah, but I'm actually a lesbian. It doesn't count when I do it. Okay, let's get that straight. Also, the love triangle. We need to address the love triangle. So I personally love the love triangle, and I think that James is so interesting, like his point of view, because
James hater.
No. I didn't say he was good. I said he was interesting.
Oh yeah, no, he's evil.
It's kind of like, you know.
That's also a bad angle of me.
It's so funny. It's so funny because it's like, she wrote like the most accurate teenage boy who's ever been written. Like, ever. Like, I aspire to write teenage boys as well as she does, but I can't do it. And hence why 80% of my scripts are all women, because I don't know how to write men. Embarrassing fact about me. But, you know, maybe not embarrassing, because men need to be seen less. I think it's so funny because he basically has the summer where he cheats on his girlfriend, Betty, with this girl who's, we're going to call her Augustine. And he spends the whole summer cheating on her, okay? And then Betty finds out, but from her friend Inez, and then Inez goes... or not Inez, and then Betty goes and switches her homeroom, and then James is like, well, like, I know you switched your homeroom because of me, like, I know you just don't want to see me, and then he goes, and then he, like, starts going home on his skateboard, and he's all, like, depressed, and then he goes, and then he's just like, man, what am I gonna do? Like, I don't even understand why she's so mad. Like, and then I heard she's throwing this party that I wasn't invited to. But, like, maybe I should just show up and she'll let me in. And then I'll knock on her door, and then I'll call her friends idiots, and then we'll make out. And it's gonna be awesome. And she'll lead me to the garden, and she'll tell me that, and then she'll be like, fuck you, and then she'll kiss me. You know? That's I think what James thought was that's what he describes he wants gonna happen. And he's like, literally, like, I only cheated on you like one time over the course of 3 months, like continuously, but it was like only one time. And it's just because I'm 17, even though you're also 17 and you've never cheated on me. But like, maybe if I call your friend stupid one more time, you'll want to make out with me.
I love your James impression. That's so much fun.
And it's just like, it's like, no, dude. And I was so shocked when Taylor said that she thinks that Betty and James get together in the end, because I think, actually, that they don't. But yeah, and then Augustine is like, oh, because she is like depressed. Like, she's the girl he cheated on her with, and she's like, I didn't know he had a girlfriend. I'm gonna start drinking a lot of wine now. I don't know. Okay. Interesting revelation, and Betty's sitting there in her corner like, this evil man did this, and I know him so well. I saw him more than anyone else saw him, and I hope I haunt his dreams. I hope he goes to the grocery store and the person who's in front of him looks like me, so he's reminded of how he did me dirty. And
Betty listens to My Boy Breaks His Favorite Toys.
And she goes, and she's just like, I was like a cardigan to him. I was like his favorite sweater for a long time, and then he just threw me under the bed like I didn't even matter. And then she's like really upset, and she's really pissed off. And she's like, I love that man. I love that evil man. I can't believe he did that. Like, I knew him better than anyone else. Like, I remember dancing in the street when he was in his Levi's. And I remember like, oh my goodness. Like, and I remember kissing him in the car. And it was awesome. But like, we can't kiss in the car anymore. And it sucks. And that's, like, what Betty is feeling. That's what all three of them happened. But, like, my favorite is James. I just think he's so, like, he was the best written, in my opinion, as a character. As a character, not as a song, but as a character.
I wasn't going to say anything. I was just going to say my things about Folklore.
Go ahead.
So, the thing with me in Folklore is she, again, did a little genre shift, which I think this was her best genre shift. Go back. Not to I don't love what she's doing now. But the Folklore, oh God, everything about it. The first time I listened to Mirrorball, I had multiple friends text me and be like, this song is you. And I was like, thanks. So I'm a self-proclaimed Mirrorball, and I've been told that by a lot of people. I actually learned how to sing This Is Me Trying for my singing class. Which tells you my mental status as a, like, I don't know how old I was.
You're taking a singing class?
When forever ago, when I was a kid, I took singing lessons. Only for, like, it might have been, like, a year. They're expensive. Yeah. I would love to take them again, but they're really expensive. So I took them for a year. Lyrically incredible. Another great song of a Folklore that's underrated is Epiphany. Very well written and written for the times that we were in.
Mm-hmm.
Peace, Hoax, best song on the album, dare I say.
No peace.
Stood on the cliffside screaming, give me a reason. As someone who has stood on the cliffside screaming, give me a reason, that is a real thing I've done. Let me just say that song resonates.
But Peace?
Yes, Peace is
Peace over Hoax?
Yeah. Those are like my top two though. So they swapped.
Love Peace.
All the time it used to be Peace, Hoax, Peace, Hoax. I would swap them a lot. Folklore and Evermore are sister albums, and in my head it's really hard to almost separate the two. However, when I think of Evermore over Folklore, Evermore is definitely not over, just in general, like compared to is what I meant to say.
No, Evermore's way better than Folklore.
We'll get to my album ranking later. But Evermore to me is Folklore's older sister, Folklore's deeper, more mature, sibling, I guess. Evermore, banger after banger. There is not a song on Evermore that I don't like.
Evermore is so good. I used to.
Closure. I don't not like Closure. I just have listened to it maybe twice.
I was literally about to talk about Closure because I used to listen to the Closure a lot, and I really related to it, and I used to hear the lyric, I'm fine with my tears and my beers, and I forgot, but I still love that song.
But no, incredibly done album. Beautiful aesthetic.
Oh my god, yes.
And I love everything about it. And I have my person who's like my 7, who was in a really bad situation that I was able to, my family and I were able to help. So kind of from like a different perspective almost. Yeah, I think that with Evermore, there's just so much I love about it.
I have so great.
Champagne Problems is one of my favorite songs to cover. I'll have to cover it on here at some point. It is perfectly in my vocal range, which I love because I know a lot of people who can't sing it because alto queen over here can, that lower register. But also a song that's really important to me. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
A song off that album that's really important to me is Cowboy Like Me. When my sister was a baby, because my sister is currently 7 years old. My sister was not like a baby, but like a toddler, and she needed to go to sleep. One time I decided to play like calm Taylor Swift songs for her because it was just a playlist that I had, that I'd used to study sometimes. And so I put it on, and Cowboy Like Me came on, and she like immediately fell asleep. And I was like, whoa. And anytime that song came on, she'd immediately fall asleep. And so it kind of became our song. She knows all the words. And sometimes we'll play it together. Like I'll play the guitar and we'll sing it together. So that song's really important to me. Obviously, Right Where You Left Me. Okay, your girl has got some abandonment issues that I won't speak too much on. Where that song is just me. 'Tis the Damn Season. Underrated and incredible song. I was so upset that I didn't get to experience it. No, Evermore. Also cohesive. The song Evermore.
Yeah.
Bonnie Bear. We need to talk about Bonnie Bear. I love you, Bonnie Bear. Justin Vernon 8 on that song. But no, I think that you okay?
Snot came out of
Well, we can get that. I
like my snot.
What?
You like my snot.
Says who?
Lick it.
Every song on that album, minus Closure, is incredible.
Minus Closure?
I just don't like Closure, not because it's a bad song. I just don't listen to it at all. It just doesn't vibe with me. But everything else, It's Time to Go. That song was my shit. 15-year-old Haley was on that song. It was all I listened to. 15 years, 15 million tears begging till my knees bled.
Oh my god, yeah.
15-year-old me was gagged. It's so incredible. And I think if we talk about it as a sister album with Folklore, it's just, you really see a contrast between the light and the dark, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Even though Folklore is still very depressing. Okay. I feel like Evermore is heavier in my head in a different way. I think Folklore is a little more what's the word I'm looking for? It's just a little more obvious. Yeah, it's angrier and a little more obvious. I feel like with Evermore, you have to really have good lyrical analysis skills and media literacy to be able to kind of fully get it, which is a fault that Taylor has sometimes. I think she relies too much on her fans versus like a public, like what would do well, which I mean, she has so many fans, she doesn't have to rely on that anymore. But I think that's why she's so widely like has a gap between her like super fans and people who really dislike her, because I feel like she caters to a specific audience sometimes. Which is just a critique. It's not like I hate Taylor Swift. You can criticize your faves, guys. It's not a...
Well, I think that's called having a demographic.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just saying,
like, to an extent, it's just having a demographic.
Oh, yeah, no, to an extent. But I think that sometimes she gets a little specific to where sometimes you need to know things about her life to fully get a song or to fully enjoy it. And it's like, not everyone's going to know that information. Not everyone, like, sorry to cut forward to Tortured Poets a little, but not everyone's going to know about Maddie Healy and that she dated him and that these songs are related to him and this Easter egg and that Easter egg. So I think in recent years, she's had a little bit of a thing with that, but I mean, it's not a big deal. And a lot of people still love her anyways. I mean, I still love her anyways. And like I said, it's not like a I hate Taylor Swift or anything like that. It's just a critique, a personal opinion kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make me enjoy her music any less, but I do think that's why other people kind of enjoy it that way. Yeah. That's my opinions.
Okay. Midnights. I have mixed feelings about Midnights. I think it's great. Like it was fun to watch the promotion. Like the way Midnights was marketed was very fun, and I enjoyed it. However, I feel like it was just like a transition album, and she didn't really know what was going on. Like it's good. I like all the songs. Maroon is fantastic, but I feel like a lot of it felt really rushed, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Like, I feel like there were definitely a lot of parts where I was like, oh, okay. Like, a lot of it felt really weird in a way that I didn't really connect with. But there were definitely things I loved about it. The Great War is fantastic. A lot of the things on the deluxe are really good on Midnights. Like I feel like the deluxe is a lot better than the main album, and I feel like it's the same thing for Tortured Poets. Like the deluxe is way better than the normal. Not that the normals or the standard is bad, just that she put the stronger songs on the deluxe. Or the more cohesive songs, I feel like too. I feel like Midnights and Tortured Poets have a problem of not being cohesive enough for me to fully like be like happy with it. You know what I mean? But I do like them. I listen to them all the time. I was here for when they were dropped, and I love The Black Dog. I listened to that song so much that my friend was going through a breakup, and then she was like telling me that she was like, I was trying to be emo and listen to the song and associate it with him, but I couldn't because I just associate it with you because you just listen to the song so much. I can't stop thinking about you. And I was like, I've done my work. I've done my job. Like, that's what I'm here for. You know? Go.
Yeah. My thing, I adore Midnights. I used to not. I used to hate Midnights. Not hate it. But I used to have a lot against it until there's a couple of songs there that just resonate with me so deeply. Antihero, I don't care what any of you say.
Antihero's great.
It's a great song. I don't care what any of you say.
My dad likes that song.
Every lyric is about me. I have never felt so seen, especially if you play that song acoustically and really just like get it to like lyrics and some guitar chords. You can really see, I think the production kind of did her dirty on that one. Chuck Antonoff. But I think that song is incredible. I think my favorite song on Midnights is Dear Reader. That song as a writer means everything to me. And I didn't realize that for years. Like, when it first came out, I was like, whatever, bro. And then I listened to it once and I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Why did she read my mind? Hits Different. I was told by a lot of people that Hits Different was my song. Like, they were like, you're so Hits Different. I was like, that is not a compliment. That song lyrically makes me sound like a psycho. I was like, you make me sound schizophrenic. Thanks. No hate to schizophrenic people.
Just you know what I will say about Midnights is I do like that I have the version on CD with Hits Different, and I have the version from the Eras tour that was like super rare with You're Losing Me on it. And I am still mad at my mom because she put it in her CD and she ripped the pattern on the actual CD, and I can't just buy a new one because she didn't understand. And I don't leave CDs in my mom's car because she doesn't take care of them. She's so unorganized with her CDs. Everything else, she's like hyper organized, but her CDs, she can't figure it out.
No, You're Losing Me is also such a great song. And that song, when I heard the line, I wouldn't marry me either, a pathological people pleaser who only wanted you to see her. She literally, like, me and her are like this when it comes to this kind of, like, area of her lyricism. Like, I feel like a lot of doubts and things that Taylor writes about having herself are things that I relate to.
Yeah.
There's so many good songs. High Infidelity, I'm telling you, it's
Oh
on
my
the
God.
deluxe. I was obsessed with Lavender Haze when it came out. I will say
My brother likes that song.
That was the song was my obsession when Midnight's first came out. It was like all I listened to. And I used to hate Maroon. I love it now. It was when it first dropped. And I was just trying to be different. But now that I'm older and wiser, Maroon is such a great song. First listen though, I wasn't a fan. I think that, and there are so many other songs that I could talk about too on Midnights that are great, but I feel like it's a little forgettable sometimes. Like, I couldn't even tell you all of them. I know You're on Your Own, Kid is such an important song to me.
I have to talk about that.
Wait, can I just say one thing first?
Yes.
And then you can have as much time as you want to talk about it. The reason that I love that song is because, I mean, every lyric's literally about me, but specifically the part where she talks about, how she is, I play my songs in the parking lot, something different bloomed writing in my room, like these kinds of lyrics. And then she was like, I see the party of better bodies just to learn that my dreams aren't rare. Ugh. Stabs me in the heart, literally. Get it? Because there's a heart on my shirt. But no, it's just so incredibly well written. Great track 5. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, I think it's a great album, but there are a lot of tracks on there that can be a little forgettable.
Yeah. I need to talk about You're on Your Own, Kid. That song is so special to me, and I was so happy I got it as a surprise song. Because when Midnights dropped, that was kind of right after right around the time my mom had moved to Oklahoma. And she hadn't given birth yet, but she was pregnant with my new sibling. So, obviously now I feel differently about it, but at the time I felt a little bit betrayed and kind of abandoned, So when that came out, I was just so oh, I am. I really do feel really isolated with everything, and it was so relatable that way. And I was like, I do sit up writing in my room, I do all these things, and I think I cried when it was played in front of me. I was so happy. It was just insane. That song, I feel like came out at the most perfect time for me, and I will forever associate that song with my mom going to Oklahoma. And I know my mom's not going to see this because she doesn't have the internet. But if my stepdad sees this, that was all a lie.
This is why we don't trauma dump on the channel.
I wasn't trauma dumping. That's not trauma.
A little. You were like, I felt very betrayed and abandoned.
Yeah, but I was 15. I was being dramatic. I don't feel betrayed and abandoned anymore. I know my mom loves me. She's literally obsessed with me. We talk to each other every day. And she's like, Catalina, why are you calling me? And I'm like, because I love you. And then she goes, oh, okay. And then we talk for an hour. It's awesome. I love my mom. But at the time, I was like, why are you going to Oklahoma? I didn't understand all the way what was happening. So it wasn't, it's not trauma. Way worse stuff has happened.
It's true. Let's talk Tortured Poets. I'm so excited. So yes. I love Tortured Poets Department. That's a hot take. I think that album is incredibly well done, actually. I think there are definitely, I can understand the reasons why people don't love it. And there are some songs where I'm like, yeah, some of people's favorite songs on that album are some of my least favorite.
The Black Dog.
No, I love The Black Dog. That's a great song.
No.
My least favorite song on that album, first listen, and probably maybe no, I don't know about still, but for a long time was My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys. I did not like that song, and everyone was like, it's so good. I was like, oh, I think y'all are glazing. But I think now I'm like, oh, I get it. It's a good song, but I think the anthology is so much better. I Hate It Here. The songwriter in me was dead. I was like, oh my god, she knows. She literally gets it. She gets it. And I think that there are just so many songs on that album. The Albatross, the connection of that and The Rime of the Ancient Mariner.
Yes.
Insane. The English girl in me, I'm an English major right now. I'm actually changing my major. But I'm an English major at the moment. And oh, I was doing backflips. My English teacher, at the time I was a senior in high school, she ran up to me and she was like, oh my god, because she was a really big Swiftie. She loves Taylor Swift. So she was like, it relates to Rime of the Ancient Mariner. And I was like, I geeked out over it. It was so funny. Cassandra, great song. Nobody talks about it. Robin, gotta give it its flowers. I love the anthology. Every song on there. I also love on the main album, But Daddy, I Love Him.
Oh.
I used to talk to a guy who had a motorcycle. Never dated him. We never dated, but we were talking, and I used to imagine, this is so embarrassing to admit, I used to imagine being on his motorcycle and listening to that song because I thought he was bad boy.
I could get a motorcycle. Mm.
But yeah, no, it was just every song on that album is beautiful. Loss of My Life, bro. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Loss of My Life. Smallest Man Who Ever Lived. Like, there's so many songs on that album that are so incredibly well written. However, I was a little wary of her production choices. I need to say, I love Jack Antonoff.
King.
Not on
Phenomenal.
Taylor's work anymore.
No.
They've outgrown each other. There's nothing wrong with that. They could still be best friends. But they've completely outgrown each other, and I feel like he's done that too. He needs to burn his synth. He needs to burn his synth. He's done it to a lot of other artists where I'll hear a song and I'm like, this was Jack Antonoff. What did he do? I'm gonna use Light of Girls by Sabrina Carpenter as an example. I could hear him and I was like, Jack, what are you doing? Not that it's not a great song.
I love Light of Girls.
I love Light of Girls, but a little bit of that production got a little ruined for me because I was like, it's that damn synth. He needs to burn it. Whoever got him that for like as a gift one year was like, happy birthday, here's a synth. Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it. However, like, I mean, that's the man who helped make Melodrama. So
yeah,
we know he has talent. He was in Fun, like Bleachers.
Yeah.
But I think that's why I enjoyed the anthology more, is because I'm like Aaron Dessner's #1 fan. Like if there was an Aaron Dessner fan club, I would run it. There probably is, but
why don't you run it?
I don't know. I don't really.
Why don't you run to it?
My fangirl life has died a bit. Not completely. I just don't really associate online much with things, except unless it is Tucker Pillsbury. I love his fandom. They're so funny. They just hate on him all the time, and he just hates on them back. It's great. They all tell him he doesn't shower. And he's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, that's just very him. What's the thing where it's, I'm like, bruh. I make that reference all the time and nobody gets it. I'm like, bruh. Now, are we ready to talk album rankings? Because I know we're going to be so different, because we are very different in our opinions on that. Okay, let's talk. What's your last place?
My last place?
Number 11.
Guess.
Fearless?
Yeah.
What do you think my number 11 is?
Probably not Fearless. I'm gonna go with Torture Poets or Midnights. Midnights.
Reputation. It's a really hot take, I know, but that's my least favorite Taylor album. I do have some of my favorite songs are on that album, but there aren't enough. I love
out of my apartment. Get out.
I love Dress Guys, and So It Goes, and Call It What You Want.
You homosexual.
And Call It What You Want, and Gorgeous. Those are like my 4. There are other ones on there that I like too, but those are like the ones I really listen to. I know.
I feel
you said that. You just put Fearless at last. Don't talk to me.
That makes a lot of sense.
No, it doesn't.
A terrible song.
So what's my senior quote? 15's a great song.
I don't like 15.
When you're 15. Okay. You just don't get it.
What was my 10th place?
I'm going to say your 10th place is... Torture Poets. Folklore. What? Oh, you're going to hate my ranking. Okay.
Wait, let me guess. Lover.
You're right. My 10th place is Lover. That and Reputation swap spots a lot, though. It depends on like the timing. Right now, Lover's a little higher, just because your girl has a little crush. Yeah. But they swap pretty frequently. They're great. Like, I have to say, I don't not enjoy any Taylor albums.
Me neither.
I love all of them, so that's why I love these albums, just not as much.
Yeah, it's just you have to pick. You know. I'm
already getting confused on guessing, so you should just reveal, because I don't remember which ones are.
My 9th place is Lover. Yeah, I'm not a huge Lover fan.
That was the worst dap up I've ever seen. I taught you how to do it.
I don't like dapping people up.
I love dapping people
I don't
up.
like doing
it. It makes me feel like
I get awkward and I don't know how to do it.
you just gotta practice.
I don't want to practice.
Did you notice I winked at you?
I can't see.
What's my 9th place?
I thought we were done guessing.
Oh, yeah. Mine's Midnights.
Okay. That's fine. My number 8 is Midnights.
Yeah. My number 8 is 1989.
Oh.
It's great. Great. I just...
Oh, wow.
What's your number 8?
My number 8 is also Midnights.
Is that what we're on?
Wait, what were we on? Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, we're on what's your number 7 is what I meant to ask.
Oh, Torture Poets.
Debut?
Oh, okay.
That's pretty higher up than most people, I feel like.
I have it very high on mine.
Yeah, you would. You seem like a debut girl.
I love Debut.
Okay, what's your number 6?
1989.
Tortured Poets.
Okay, yeah.
So ours was pretty close.
Yeah.
Top 5, let's go. Top 5. Top 5 Taylor albums.
Top 5. I think we should bring back the guessing for this one.
Okay, top 5. I'm going to go with... I have to think about this. Okay, which ones have you already said?
I have said 1989, Tortured Poets, Midnights, Lover, Folklore, and Fearless.
I think your next one's going to be... You haven't said Evermore. I'm going to say Evermore. I don't think it'd be any higher. Yeah, okay. I didn't think it'd be any higher. Okay. What do you think mine is?
What have you already said?
I already said Reputation, Lover, Midnights, 1989, Debut, and Tortured Poets.
You're number 5. I'm going to go Folklore. No?
Fearless.
Oh. Okay.
You're number 4. I'm debating between 2 of them that I think is your number 4. I think it's one of the R albums, but I don't know which one. I think I'm gonna no. You know what? I think my brain's playing tricks on me. I was gonna say Red, but I'm gonna say Reputation.
It is Reputation.
Yeah. I'm a pro. Okay. What's my number 4?
I am again gonna say Folklore.
Yeah, it's Folklore.
Yeah.
Okay. You're number 3. So Reputation, what does that leave? That leaves Red. It leaves Speak Now and you haven't said Debut yet.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it is
Debut.
Okay, I'm gonna go with... I feel like I know what your number 1 is, so I'm debating between which one is 2 and which one's 3. Because I'm debating between who I make it, Red or Debut. I'm trying to think which one would you like more. I'm gonna say this next one's Red.
It's Debut.
I was close.
So we don't have to do the last 2.
Yeah, because then I'm gonna assume it's it's Red and then Speak Now.
So I think that for your number 3, what have you said?
I'll tell you the 3 I have left.
Okay.
Red, Speak Now, and Evermore are my last 3.
No, you said Evermore, didn't you?
Nope.
Oh, no? I'm gonna go Evermore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Number 3, Love. And then I'll just tell you, my number 2 is Red, my number 1 is Speak Now. We have that the same.
Yeah, we have the same. We have pretty similar.
Actually, not that bad. I mean, the rest of our ranking is a little whack, but like,
yeah. Oh, you should see our Conan Gray ranking.
So different.
Oh, yeah.
So different.
Yeah.
We feel very differently. I will say, though, I have such an appreciation, even though Found Heaven is my least favorite, I have such an appreciation for it.
It's my favorite.
Just because it's one giant metaphor for escapism, which is so cool.
I love Found Heaven.
It's very well made. We'll talk about this on a different thing, though. Because we want to make a video about it.
Ah, I see what she's doing. Anyways, that's the video.
Okay, I'm gonna eat them again.
Is this just the thing you do? Stop it.
I don't want you guys to look inside my mouth. I'm gonna eat you. Bye.